Alright guys, we're doing Tetra Slyphid. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do Meditate. It will give Renoa and Warrior Light some MP regen. Renoa uses a lot of MP. Warrior Light's going to get his MP drained all the time. I used the wrong provoke. I was supposed to use Brave Presence. Yeah, that caused Ash to die because I didn't use Brave Presence. It's only a 70% provoke. Warrior Light is an evade tank. So I'm just gonna raise. So creative horns give Mr. more survivability. I need Clear Veil because my friend unit never has a ribbon on. Without that 80% damage reduction, Mystia would have been in trouble. With Cradle of Horns. Yeah, always check your boss, make sure Mystia's cover is up. If it's not up, it's pretty much game over. If you have a chance, remove your defense and spirit debuff. But she applies it to the team almost every turn, so it's kind of a useless fight. Now, this is taking so long is because I'm going to build my Esper bar, but it's not moving. If I were to avoid the Evoke Golem, I could have finished this much faster. If I were to avoid the no items, I could have finished this faster. So, your miles may vary, depends on which achievement you want to get. Most important is your Renoa friend, high mag and high MP. The reason we need high MP is Angelo Tackle. It takes 80 MP and Triple Apocalypse is 225 MP. So you're going to be running out of MP really quickly with her. Not Angel Tackle, Angel Wing. I'm using the wrong move. My Angel Tackle is actually healing. Tetra Slyphid. I was just supposed to do a normal attack. I'm trying to find out why is she healing. I guess Angelo Tackle is a wind-based attack. You notice that I'm casting Brave Presence every turn even though I don't need it. Reason being is I'm worried that Warrior Light will get his MP drained. The Creative Horns, Mystia needs more survivability. I'm still trying to figure out why she's healing and not getting hurt. That's not a wind weapon. That's not a wind weapon either. Clear Veil. Our friend unit needs stone resist. One thing you always gotta watch out is his buffs. You have to dispel them. Like I missed it. I don't know why I did the fight a lot of times, but I always end up missing the dispel. See, right now I'm a little worried. Warrior of Light is out of MP. He cannot cast Provoke. I was in big trouble there. If Mystia dies, you always have to cast the wall again. So this is a bad turn. Warrior Light is out of Provoke and Tetra Slyphid is buff. That was almost a disaster end for me. So it's either Cradle or Horns or Chantage, depending on Mystia. The Meditate. Enhanced Meditate gives MP regen to Warrior of Light. Right now we have to get the Brave Presence up or it's game over. I just noticed his buffs. I'm going to dispel him. I'm trying to see what can I do to survive this turn. Alright, Meditate gave me some MP back. I'll make sure my wall is up. You see, the problem with this fight is my Esper bar moves really slow. Because I don't have Garnet in my party, I don't have room for her. Without Cradle of Light, he would take me for thousands instead of about 1200 instead of 700. So Cradle of Horns is very important. You get that from beating the stag, right? I made a video where he dies in one turn, so you can check that out if you haven't done that achievement yet. Dude, that's terrible. Not one Esper crystal. Really, that's what's eating up all my turns. I'm checking for his buffs. Mystia buffs. He has a re-raise and wall up. Just provoke every turn in case runs out of MP, evade tank. So if they both have it, then I'm gonna just cast Cradle of Horn. A Gale Sash is so deadly. Some of you might not find it worth it. I did enhance Ash's Heaven's Fury and Meditate. Meditate, you definitely need it because that's going to give MP recovery. You might get away with not upgrading Ash's Heaven's Fury. It just deals a bit more damage and heals your team a bit more. Okay, I got Golem out of the way. Now I'm just trying to push her close to 40%. Yeah, there's not much I can do but Great Presence with Warrior Light, because Cradle of Horns gives 80%, which is a stronger buff than a 40% defensive buff from Embolden, so there's no point casting it. I didn't want to push her past 40%, so I only used one Apocalypse. I was a little scared that it would push her too much. I don't know what I was trying to look for though. I clicked the wrong thing. Reinstate, get rid of my defense and spare debuff. But that does nothing because just reapplied it. Play a rail when you have time. Otherwise, your friend you is gonna get stoned. So when I press Apocalypse, I count to 13, and I chain with Ash. So the Apocalypse lands in between the Ash's chain. If they both are raised already, I just cast Cradle of Horns. Warrior lights out of MP, I gotta meditate. Unfortunately, he won't get MP this turn, but the next turn he will. But his Brave Person lasts 3 turns. I'm taking a risk there. Instead of casting Re-Raise on Warrior Light. Push it close to 40%. The reason is he's gonna blow Warrior Light away at 40%. So you may only have 1 or 2 more chances to defeat her afterwards. Angel Wing will give you triple cast for 3 turns. Wall up, Brave Present up. Now Mystic got stoned. But Ash has a chain ability with Heaven's Fury that can cure stone if your party members are stoned. I forgot to equip a ribbon. That's why it's so difficult to get a ribbon on and 150% wind and fire. It's very hard to gear her. But we've reached the end. Purple. And try to chain with Ash. Gonna do about 20%, so it's gonna take a few turns. We don't have to worry about healing because Ash will always heal us. Count to 13, then chain. It's gonna get 2 of the hits, that's it. The 3rd hit will not land. So she snorted Warrior Light out of the party. Now at this point, if your Renoa friend doesn't have enough MP, you're gonna have to pop an Elixir. There's nothing you can do. But my Renoa friend has a lot of MP. Very smart of her. I'm out of a provoke tank, so I'm super worried. Maladios out of magic, nothing we can do about that. We're down to our last leg. Apocalypse does about 2% damage each turn, so I know I got her. And that might have did a little less damage because I didn't dispel her. But with her dispelled, she should be dead. And both attacks are magic attacks, so that's pretty much it for Tetra Slyphid. Well, that's it. I hope I helped. This fight is pretty tough. I mean, you could replace Miladio with Vina or Ayaka. Your party would be so much better. Okay guys, I managed somehow to beat it. It's a very tough fight. Well, with no items, I evoked Golem and I defeated a Tetra Slyphid. Now, this is only hard because I chose to do the no items achieve. I mean, if you're willing to spend Elixir and forego the 4-star ticket, the fight's gonna be easier. And especially if you were willing to forego evoke Golem, it will make the fight so much easier. Yeah, it depends what missions you're willing to forego, and it will make the fight much easier. Okay, so team competition. Of course, I don't have a Renoa friend to show you right now. Yeah, my Renoa friends are most important. Let me exit the screen. Very important to have high mag and high MP2 because you're going to be using triple cast Apocalypse and Angelo Wing. Angelo Wing costs 80, triple cast costs 225, so you're gonna need a lot of MP to burst her down at the end. So high mag and high MP is very important. Or you could just pop an Elixir when she's out of MP. As I said, like if you're not trying to do all the achievements, then this fight isn't that difficult. I only took a long time because I was trying to build up Esper crystals. It's hard to really find a Renoa friend. Some of my Renoa friends are smart. They realize that the triple apocalypse costs a lot of MP, so they have items that give more MP. Yeah, so that's that. Most important thing, you're a strong Renoa friend with high MP. A 7 stars so she can triple cast. For my ashes, high mag and auto regen. I got investment in my Mystic Skull. We need a lot of MP regen since, I mean, we can cast Meditate, but Meditate's more for Warrior Light because he's provoking that MP drain. So we need that for Warrior Light, not necessarily ashes. Meladio, very important Chantage. And very important to bring Cradle of Horns. Enhanced Meladio has 10% auto refresh already, but just a few more because more auto refresh because Creative Horns use 80 MP. It is very important. It boosts your defense and spare 80% and mitigates damage 20%. It's gonna keep Misty alive. Oh, Misty, I messed up here. I was supposed to equip a ribbon in addition to get 150 wind and fire. It's very tough to get that. Now, if you are able to, you can cast Clear Veil. If Misty gets stoned, Ash can use her other skill, Norwegian Glow, to get rid of the stone. Yeah, but the two hardest thing was finding the Renoa friends and getting my resistance to 150. Now, not many of you have Minerva Buster, right? Unless you invested in it, 30% wind and fire. Ifrit gives 50%. On top of that, I still didn't have enough. I had to train my fire resist 10%. I could have added another 10%. If you guys can't reach that high. So you're gonna have to play around with your inventory to get Mystia. To 150% wind and fire. Alright guys, that's that. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you have time to support this channel. Alright, see you guys next time.